Hi, I'm Ken Lashley. You're watching Who Dat Comics. Who Dat?
What's up, peeps? Who Dat Comics and Movies coming at you with the unboxing from CBCS, man. CBCS got their act together. So shout out to chat really quickly. What's up, Kid Collector? Y'all be prepared for the auction tonight. Got a couple of guest sellers, X-Men Mike and Wilbert. How you guys doing? So, quick story about this while I get the tape off. Sent these books in. I mailed these off, I want to say like Monday of last week. Or it might have been Tuesday, one of those 2 days for last week. They were received Thursday. They were graded Thursday, encased Friday, and shipped Friday. So that is some crazy turnaround, because even though I did pay for 2-day modern grading, if you look at the grading turnaround for 2-day modern, it's a week. So I wasn't expecting these books to be graded until today. So I was expecting them maybe next week. Also, I didn't think they would open up my package the day of them receiving it, which was last Thursday. They not just opened my package, they graded it as well. What's up, Flash by Night? What's up, David Martinez? What's up, Sith AF? So that's insane turnaround time, even for that speed you pay for, because the 2-day modern is $36 if you're a member, paid member. CGC modern grading is modern grading. What is it? $22. Fast Pass is $15. So it's $37. $37 for their modern grading. And you have to wait about 6 weeks for them to even open your package, not counting on the time frame to get all that stuff out. So let's see some of these comics. Wow, I'm still waiting on 3 books back from April. I'm waiting on actually 25 book pre-screen back from March. So if that makes you feel any better, that they actually received in February. When did you send them out? I sent them out last Tuesday. I think it was last Tuesday. I don't know the grades, even though I could have looked at the grades. I was actually expecting them yesterday. So, and I emailed CBCS about this, because I paid for 2-day mail from FedEx. So they only use FedEx. I have no no understanding why they have just FedEx, which I hate. I had to do a drop-off point, which was actually is the best part about the FedEx. So they were supposed to arrive yesterday. For some strange reason, they left Dallas and went to Tennessee. If anybody knows the geography of the map, Texas is right next to Louisiana. Why would you fly all the way to Tennessee, drive all the way to Tennessee? It doesn't make any sense. So they went to Tennessee, sat in Tennessee for 24 hours almost. Then finally they left and got to me, today. Just stop rating those comments to rip off. Excuse me 1 second. My allergies are acting up. So yeah. What's up? So D-Mets is in the house. Just a Little Podcast is in the house. It says, I'm literally waiting this afternoon for a CGC box coming today from UPS. The books were sent in February. Yeah, my books were sent in February as well. I got a feeling my pre-screen is going to get graded the week of when I'm on vacation, and probably get shipped out the same week. So they'll just be sitting at the post office until I get home. That's what I'm assuming. So I do apologize for my allergies, but allergies been acting up. So this is 8 books. These are all pressed by Mr. E-Rod. They packaged the hell out of this in some bubble wrap. I have to get my knife to cut it out. These were all pressed by E-Rod. I told E-Rod to send them to me so I could do the 2-day modern. I can do the 2-day modern grading. Yeah, told me to send it to me, and I could do the 2-day modern because I gotta be careful. I don't cut myself. I mean, I was in that factor of he said, didn't you watch Castaway? I watched Castaway. It still doesn't make sense. I don't care if it is a hub. You're spending more money sending it to a hub than driving it right next door. Just saying, spending more money. You have to think. It's all about money at the end of the day. And somebody has not gotten caught a whiff of that, saying that why are we sending stuff all the way to Tennessee if we're going the next state over? Or how about this? Like, just as in another case, it's like if somebody was in Arkansas, why are we going all the way to Tennessee, flying over this state and going to Tennessee? So that's my point I'm trying to make about the Tennessee thing. A lot of my packages also, if I get registered, was it registered? Registered. When I get stuff from CGC, I use the United States Postal Service. It goes registered mail, and they go to Tennessee as well, from Florida to Tennessee. Is that the hub for the United States Postal Service as well? So, is that the hub for everybody? I like them. It's not the hub for UPS, I know that, but I know the United States Postal Service, my registered mail from CGC goes to Tennessee, and FedEx. This is the first time. Oh, I forgot to point out. This is the first time my stuff went to Tennessee from CBCS. The last time I used them, they did not go that way. So I have to point that out. They did not go that way the last time I used them, which was not like it was years ago. It was like it was last year. It says, are there any turtle books in submission? No, there are not. No, they're not. That depends. If they put it on a plane, they're already flying out, probably saving them some money. Okay, now see, this part makes sense with Wilbur that says that UPS contracts with FedEx. All right, that makes sense. But like I said, this is the first time they actually went to Tennessee. That's the first time. Like I said, I used unless they just started doing this in the last 6 months. But last time I sent some books, they literally came straight to me, and I guess that's how I got them in the 2 days. Because if you're gonna, I'll tell you like this: don't pay for 2 days, because that defeats the purpose. Yes, I can answer that question really quickly. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Especially for modern books. You cannot beat that turnaround time. You can't beat that turnaround time for modern books. Definitely. If I can get my books back in a week and pay literally $1 less than CGC, it doesn't make any sense to use CGC. Even if you're trying to flip books, and even if you have that myth that they sell lesser, I still got my books back 6 months before you. So I can do this process probably, I don't know how many times. I haven't done the math on how many times, but let's say the minimum of 6 times I can do this process before you get your one batch of CGC back. Say ground is actually cheaper. Yeah, ground was cheaper. Ground, you know how much cheaper ground was, Wilbur? $2. Ground was $2 cheaper than second day mailing. So I said, hey, let me just go second day mailing than ground, since it was just $2 more. Yeah. So chat is popping. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up to this video, man. Definitely thumbs up this video. Shout out to the New York Warriors, Big East Comics, as this is the clear choice, especially for modern. This is the clear choice. So definitely shout out. So please leave this video a thumbs up. I do not know the grades. Like I said, one of the New York Warriors peeps have I'm gonna send you a invite, Big Will. If you're not doing anything, and that stream's not gonna probably last long, but if you want to jump in just while I'm getting this stuff together, no problem. But if not, I understand because we got the auction later tonight. I got my boy Big Will gonna be join us. Josh says he said he loves CBCS. He said he owes me $9. He'll be sending it now. All right, no problem, Josh. I actually have your package packed up. I actually have it packed up because I'm actually going to be shipping out a lot of people's stuff. So as I'm fighting to get this open, I see Big Will in the background. So let me get this last little piece cut. I'll get him. Well, I shouldn't say last little piece cut. Let me get this next major piece cut because they packed it actually very well. I still don't know the grades. So I'm just going to do this really quickly before I get Big Will in here. All right. So I'll fool around with this knife. This knife gives me trouble. Put this away. Get Big Will in here. Do it this way. Do it this way. All right. What's up, sir?
Yeah, you're right. I was just watching YouTube, but I don't have my camera plugged in, so I'm on my phone.
Hey, you're not, just knocking these out. I'm very impressed. Like before I start just pulling out books and showing grades, like I was saying, you can't, the CGC.
You just can't beat it.
Yeah, the modern grading. You can't beat the modern grading.
Bub's commented on my video from yesterday where I unboxed a CBCS order that the 2-day modern, for what you pay and for what they do and for how fast it is the best deal for mid to upper tier modern books, bar none.
Yeah. Even in my opinion, even for a book that if it sells for $150, it's worth it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As long as the book can sell for $100 and you bought it for $50 or less, it's a good deal.
Yeah, and to answer your question, Kid Collector, I would say no, but I did do the 2-day modern grading.
Which funny enough, is like $3 or $4 cheaper than modern with fast track. And he got them back in 2 days rather than CGC's. I think it's like 70 days for modern fast track.
It's like 4 months plus the 6 weeks of not opening it. Plus, So man, look at this guy. I haven't seen this guy in a long time. I'm gonna be in your state, 90. So what's up, 90 MF Comics? Let's see what Josh's saying before I reveal first. Let's see, since in a long time, people stricter grading. I think for the future. I agree with that. And their slabs are actually really really good.
It's really bulletproof.
Good. Yeah, they packed this thing like it was bulletproof. Like, dude, the bubble wrap and it was like a brick.
Even if they didn't have the extra padding to keep it from moving, I think it would be okay with all that bubble wrap and how tight they put it on there.
And I do agree with that, especially for a hot book, definitely. But in my opinion, any modern book. I'm sorry, the CGC can't beat that. While you're waiting your 4 to 6 months for your CGC book, I can buy this book probably 10 times over, get them graded, flip that same book while you're still waiting on your one book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. I love the discussion. I love the people talking in here.
And man, their case is so strong. I cracked one open for the first time on a Monday, I think, when I did my opening, and it took me about 20 minutes of the video. The video is like 28 minutes long to get that thing open. It was one of the toughest things I've ever had. It usually takes me 1 to 2 minutes to crack any company's slab.
I was watching it and I was doing something and I was like, man, I wish I could have been on it. Then I'm like, is he still doing that? And then I had crack. I was like, doing something. Wait, he's still doing it? Like 10 minutes later. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But to answer Flash by Night really quickly, my next batch that hopefully they should be back next week before I leave. I didn't press the modern books. I just wanted to get those graded. On a few of them, I knew there were at least 9.4s because the color rub and stuff like that. So I was like, the brand new books, they haven't been touched. Should be at least 9.4s. Hopefully, I get a couple 9.8s and we'll see what happens. So I don't really have any concerns. They're brand new books.
Pressing, it depends on if it needs it and if it's worth it to do it in time and in money. But if I got a 9.8 pre-screen like at CBCS now, well, it's a 9.8 pre-screen. I'm not going to press them.
And to answer your question, 90, you can hit me up on I'll hit you up on IG and I'll let you know. But I'll be in neck of the woods very soon. Very soon. Not like tomorrow, but like close enough. Big Will, what did you use to crack it?
A pry bar and a knife, and then I had to go back to the pry bar, and eventually it worked. Basically like a flathead screwdriver.
I love this statement. I wish I could put that like in the title. They take all the meat off the bone with the lag time. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time you get it, they fizzle off or duds. Or I'll put it like this. They can fizzle off or be duds. I sent off the 25 books pre-screen like literally the same time I got the first Electra as Daredevil.
Yeah.
So that tells you how long a fizzle.
And I know a lot of people during the Venom stuff when it was real hyped up, like 26 or whatever, when they were sending those in, and it took so long to come back, and well, it's not hot anymore.
Oh, my boy Tony Sanders is lurking. I guess he's trying to see what he can probably buy.
Yeah.
So I'll bring out.
I'll kind of drawn this out.
First book.
Oh, that is nice.
The wraparound. When I show the ground, I'll show it more. But the wraparound cover.
Nice.
This is the 1 in 10. I forgot where I got this from. I don't think I bought this on an auction. I think I got this somewhere else.
And this is a perfect example of a book. It ain't no $500 book, but it's worth more than enough to pay for the 2-day.
Yep.
Easy.
Yeah. And like I said, all of them were pressed by Erod, but one book. And let's see if that one book turns out good. 9.8.
Woohoo!
9.8.
And I know from experience with my last order, if it's a 9.8 CBCS, it is dang well a 9.8.
And that's the wraparound cover. I like this ratio way better than I would say this one is really good. Those other variants I don't like as much as this one.
I'm not sure.
I'm talking about the character variants.
Oh, the character variant.
Yeah, the character variant for number 1. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. This one's way better. So that's 198 down. Let's see if X-Men Mike says he goes 225 book right now. Yes. Nice. Josh just claimed. I don't even know the price yet, Josh. He said, what he said, whatever I send a submission, I want to make sure I pay. Oh, and I love that once they open it, they charge you. CGC, I got 2 orders that I'm hoping don't hit at the same time because I'd be looking at like $1,000.
Me too. I did 2 private signings, Kat Dennings and Elizabeth Olsen. Those 2 are like $450 when they hit.
Mm-hmm. So I know yeah. And what does he said? I don't know if any of these books up for auction. I'll tell you that I don't know. If they would be, they'll be just for claims. You know what I mean? So let's go to the next one. Now this book, I can tell you right here, is not a 9.8. It's not a 9.8. 9.8s are super expensive. This book is notorious. If you don't take it out of the bag immediately, it will probably get dinged up because you think, oh, the bag's protecting it. No, it's not. So this is, as you can see at the bottom, I'm saying a 9.4.
I'm gonna say a 9.0 then, just because be difficult.
9.2, right in the middle.
What's the difference?
Yep. So I sold my 9.6 because I know I had this one. This one's not going to be going anywhere. This goes with my Miles Morales. This is the second appearance in Origin. So it's a hard book. 9.8s are like over 1,000. 9.6s are still relatively, I would say, you can afford them, before they get crazy. But this one will be a good placeholder. Like I said, since I got rid of the 9.6. All right, let's go to the next one.
Hey, Big Shaq in here.
Biggie Shaq. What's going on, Biggie? What is this? I don't even see his name. It must have just get the damn chat's going so fast.
Yeah,
all right, next book.
Okay, now this is book 3 of how many is this order?
8 book order.
8. Okay.
8 book order.
So I'm gonna notice, or I'm gonna assume that this is a 9.8 with how many you've been getting and everything.
We'll see. I'm thinking 9.6, but let's see. See?
That's it.
The reason why. Let's see if I can see it. There's like one. You're not gonna probably see it, but it's like one spine tick at the bottom, very small, very very small. So I kind of actually they got one right here too, but that one really doesn't break color.
Okay.
But yeah, it's very minute stuff, and I said I think this is an easy 9.6, easy 9.6. So this one will be for sale eventually. I don't think right now, because the 9.8s are. I want to say the 9.8s are, I guess, getting up there, but the 9.6s haven't caught up yet. There he is, New World Order Comics. So let's take the classic off first. Yes, they are super fast. Here we go. Now, this is the one I thought was clean. And this one was the money book out of the two. So I thought it was clean. Like I said, they all were pressed by E-Rod, but one book, and we haven't gotten to that book yet. This is the one you want in a 9.8. And actually, they notated the first full appearance of Sabine Wren, Ezra Bridger, Chopper, which is C1. Yeah, they actually notated that's their first full appearance.
Nice. So
I like that. So have 2 9.8s now. I got a CGC and a CBCS. And I love that these slabs stackable. Like it feels like Legos,
Yeah. Well, that's not unique to them though, but it is nice.
I feel more sturdy with them though. If I do that with CGC, I feel like they fall, they're gonna all crack. All right.
Oh, there we go.
Another book here. I forgot where I got this book. Oh my god! I wish I could remember where I got a lot of these books, because I sent these off to E-Rod, and no fault to him. He got very busy when the hobby got very busy. So I can't remember where I got all of these books. I just remember I know some of them I got off of auctions. Some of them I got off of claim sales. Oh, the Kanan one I did get off of a claim sale off of IG. This one I don't remember, but I know the Kanan 6 I got off of claim sale. 9.8. This book is tricky, and I'll give people a little hint on this book. When you get this book, they have two distinct marks on this book that make you think they're spine ticks. You see those right there?
Yeah.
That's art. That's the guy's pocket. It's not spine tick. They got that, and then at the very bottom, there's like a line, but it's the floor. So because I had my other book and I compared them, I said, "Oh, that's part of the art." So 9.8. So far we got what 3 9/8s, a 9/6, and a 9/2. Which the 9/2, like I already said, I knew about. I was hoping for a 9/4.
Yeah.
Um,
Biggie's talking about he might actually send something if they're fast, but they're fast in comparison to CGC. But if
yes.
you're willing to pay almost $40 for each book, you'll get it back in a week. But if you're
Mhm.
not, then it'll still take a good while, but nowhere near as slow as CGC.
Yeah,
Just
and it's
so you know.
for modern books too, Biggie, that
Yeah.
they're super fast. But if you if you send in older books, they're still faster because they're opening your books way faster too. They literally
Yeah.
open your stuff when you get there, and
But
you know,
it's
but they
still
have to,
about, I think, 13 or 14 weeks for standard books,
yeah.
modern, if you don't do any fast track or anything. And it's like another week more for the older books.
Because people say the cover artist shouldn't make people go, shit. It said looks like I hadn't thought it. Yeah, yeah. That's why I like. You got to be very careful with that book. You got to be very careful because I think I sold one thinking it was like not a 9/8, and then when I really after a while, it's like wait, you know.
Yeah. That's where a black light would come in handy because if it was the actual color break, it would glow.
This book was dirty. This book was dirty. Erod killed it on cleaning it. I can't tell you how much you know. There's no really distinct too much of a big color rub on the back, but since I knew how dirty it was and everything, I was expecting a 9/6. So hey, but he did this, dude. He cleaned this book. Was like I don't
Nice.
know. Yeah, like somebody like literally. And this, I would say, this one is the rare of the number one. Well, I shouldn't say rare. Out of the regular number one and the regular variant, which is this one would be considered regular variant. This one will pass up the other one because it's hard to get a 9/8. Hard to get a 9/8 because of
Yeah, all white, all black.
all
Hard.
white, yeah, all black. You
Oh, it
know,
has both.
all of these. I think all of these Canaans had maybe not the Canaan 6, but I know the Canaan ones did. Had that. You know, I lost track of what I have left. Let's see. I got two left. Two left.
All right.
Two left. Two left. I think I should have Darth Vader 3 and something else. Oh, this is a something else. There you go. So this I bought off a claim sale as well, I think.
I don't know what to think of that book nowadays because people really hate Brie Larson.
People hate Brie Larson, but the book is what it is. I think it still sells for like a couple of $100. At one point, it was like $1,000 book.
Well, yeah. Then they saw the movie, and
So this is probably a hold until Marvel's movie. I think people hate her, but I think she's gonna redeem herself in that. Another book that he did some good work on. Like I said, it was a clean book. He pressed out a lot of the defects. That's all I can say. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. First appearance of Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel. Second in continuity. So I'm ecstatic. Like I said, I don't like two. It's all I can say. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. Last book. And guess what? The last book is the book I did not get pressed. Since I didn't say it before, this is the last book that I snuck in because it was that clean.
So you're saying guarantee 9/8 at least?
I bought it from a guy that I've gotten 9/8 from before. If it's not a 9/8, I'm gonna look at the grader notes. It wasn't wavy. It didn't have the color up on the back of this book.
Still though, dark
Come on, man.
Hey.
Big Will. Come on, it's me, baby. It's me, baby. it's me. And I cannot tell you who I bought this from.
Show off.
Can't tell you who and I did not look at the grades. I promise you I didn't because I was tempted because I was like, my books are like, and I got my muggy old fingerprints all over it.
Well, hey, that's because they used to send them in excellent bags. Then they changed case, and I guess they had to save money somewhere. So now they send them with sort of crappy bags.
Yeah, I got my hands all over it. My hands all over it. I have to wipe it off. But yeah, 9.8. Like I said, the person I bought it from, I've gotten many 9.8s from, and yeah, I didn't want to. And I didn't see any funkiness with the cases besides this one that I just put my hands all over, literally like I was messing with it. So yeah, this one was not pressed by Mr. Erod. All the others were. Not saying he didn't do a great job, but I already showed you guys what was the 9.2 issues. I was hoping for a 9.4, got a 9.2. Big Will said a 9.0. So it was right in the middle. Happy with it. Because they only had that issue at the bottom of the book, which, needless to say, was so funny. I might actually try to sell this one to get a 9.4, and the reason being is because I got his first full appearance in a 9.4. So I actually might sell this one just to get a 9.4, which is probably same price. So quick recap. Like this is the one, like I said, I knew it was a 9. Hope was hoping for a 9.4. We had the big spine tick at the bottom, a little color loss right here. Came back a 9.2. Was expected. Was expected to at least be a 9.0 or better. I was hoping for a 9.4. I already showed you guys the Darth Vader 3. So what do you think of this stuff, Big Will, while I'm showing this recap of CBCS goodness?
I think you can let me have any one of them, and I'll be happy.
Yes, because I'll say I've consulted Big Will on some CBCS stuff, so he actually could actually probably do owe him something. But, we've talked many times.
What's funny to me is how many of these are probably going to be on tonight.
I don't think any of them actually. I don't think.
Well, for those of you watching, if you are curious, we are talking about tonight being the Thursday night auction of the Who Dat Nation, people, on Who Dat's Comics channel. I am actually going to be one of the people on there tonight. I got a $5 pull box, some slabs going for buy it nows. I need some cash, so I'm letting some stuff go that I normally probably wouldn't. So definitely come and see us.
Yep. Big Will is a special guest tonight. Jeff Silverman will not be able to make it. So I didn't replace him with just Big Will. Also had another ringer who does auctions himself, Gorilla Todd. Gorilla Todd will be with us tonight as well. And this is the first appearance of Riri in a cameo, if people are wondering. Yeah. Some people might not know, but that's the Women of Power variant.
Tacoma?
No, Tacoma's going to be there.
Oh, Tacoma's there too.
Yeah, Tacoma's going to be there. It's going to be me, you, Tacoma. I think Game Swappers. Yahweh will be there, Sands. And I already said you and Gorilla Todd. So normally I had Normally I only have one guest, but since Jeff is on vacation, somebody filled in for Jeff, and somebody took the guest spot. So we're good to go. Good to go. Kanan 6. I wish I could remember where I got it from, but hey, it's okay.
It's
No. I got this from an IG claim sale. I do remember this one. I definitely do remember this one. Now this one I don't remember. But it's the 9.6. And like I said, I thought it was going to be a 9.6 with the little issues at the bottom. Only one I probably could see, maybe this one. You might see this one. Or you might see the 9.2. I might throw the 9.2 there so I can go buy my 9.4. And then the Strange Academy, number 1.
Yeah, 9. I'm still holding all the Strange Academy.
Yeah, this one's going in my box with the other Strange Academies. only got the 1 in 25. Now I got this one, which I feel better.
I've got the different printings and some Walmart variant. I need to get me just a straight up standard number 1 while they're not going too crazy.
Yeah, the standard number 1. I have that actually in a pre-screen. So whenever the pre-screen comes back, if it's a 9.8, we can talk about a trade or something.
Well, I've got an 11 book order pre-screen, and I think 8 or 9 of the books are different printings of Strange Academy number 1.
Oh, and I also use the code SAVE in June and do it like this. I actually use the code SAVE in June.
So you got that extra 5%.
Yeah, extra 5%. I also use one of my free 2-day grading.
Yeah. So I don't know who all. I think I'm actually the one person that's been CBCS so long that a lot of people get their information trickled through me. So the 2-day modern coupon is not what I initially thought it was. It means you get 1 2-day modern submission at no charge.
Yeah, don't bring up codes around Will. Oh. No, he's the one that told me about it to know that not to expect what we thought it was. He told me about it before he actually went live, and then he kind of told you guys the news as well. So yeah, it was it's something that they need to explain more on their website.
Yeah, they do. I mentioned it to them when I finally got a hold of someone from Dallas. I finally talked to the same girl that was emailing me through customer service in the email. I actually spoke.
You're like, can I just speak to you?
Yeah, that's literally about what I said.
Just talk to you, Jesus.
Anyway, yeah. Hopefully that gets taken care of. But CBCS also does some sort of promotion just about every month. Sometimes it's based on how many books for a certain percentage. Sometimes they give you a flat percentage. Sometimes it's larger than sometimes smaller. They were doing 10%. They were doing so many free for so many books. So currently they're doing a 5% discount on whatever you send in. It's all 5%.
Yeah, for the month. Yeah, for the month of June.
Yeah, and then sometime July that'll switch to something else. It could be save in July 5%, or it might be 10%, or it might be something different. We don't know.
Yeah, so yeah, they've been consistent with that, I have to say, and I think they're gonna stay being consistent at that because of what CDC's doing and the debacle they're going through. Only thing this is what I'm thinking about, Wiggum. I don't know how you feel about this. Only thing I'm thinking about CBCS is I got a feeling 2-day moderns might eventually go up in price.
Either that or change the name from 2-day modern to fast modern, something like that.
Yeah, because it's not really 2 days, even though mine was less than 2 days.
Well, mine was actual 2 days too, but they give it. If you look at the turnaround tab on their website, they give the 2-day 1 week.
Yeah.
But eventually they're going to actually take a week, especially if a lot of people use it. So I would think that hopefully a lot of people are going over there. I agree with you. That's probably going to use more. And rather than increase the price, I think they'll just change the name to something that makes it a lot faster, but they'll have a leeway on the time that is allotted for that tier rather than 2 specific days.
Yeah, because they're gonna do something with it. I just feel it adjustment because for modern books, it at this point, until CGC figures that part out, it doesn't make sense to send them any modern books.
Well, I mean, it also depends on what you're sending in because some people are idiots and they'll send in the book they just got off the shelf, and it's just as likely to be worth nothing as it is to be worth, Strange Academy or Department of Truth or Something's Killing the Children money.
Yeah. So, I mean, unless you're doing one of their signings that they have more signings that they're doing. So don't expect your books back into 2027.
Yeah. Well, I mean, CBCS's signings, they have you send it to like Michigan or something.
Yeah, it's
And
not. It's not to
their
the. It's
person
not. Yeah,
there sends it to Dallas. So I
yeah.
don't like that. I mean,
I don't like.
we're
I
not
don't. Yeah.
yeah, we're not CBCS fanboys, and they can do no wrong. We do acknowledge the stuff they do wrong, but it's a lot less than the stuff CGC does wrong at the moment for the past few months.
Yeah. I'm just a fan of a good service, a good price. Good service, good price, and a fast turnaround time. I'm sorry. That's I'm a fan of all that. If CGC had all of that at this moment, I wouldn't be using CBCS.
Same.
If they would even, or if they just would open their packages up when they received them, I probably wouldn't be using CBCS. Just saying. I'm like, because waiting 6 weeks for you to upload something, I should have got all those books back by now. I'm sorry. I should have got,
True. But you got to admit, as long as they have the 2-day modern offering, that's kind of hard to not do. I mean, unless you're just doing random crap books.
Yeah, if you're doing random crap books, then yeah, you don't care. Or if you're just doing books
But
for the PC or something, if you just don't care about it, yeah. So
yeah,
that's
I've
it.
had, one of the
And
books
Biggie, it's not a month. It's a week.
yeah,
It's a week.
I'm sending stuff in like one book I'll be selling tonight, hopefully, is my Uncanny X-Men 266. That book is definitely worth 2-day modern price.
This book is worth everything I've sent here is actually worth the 2-day modern price.
Yeah.
Only book you can argue that wasn't, only book because it's the value, is the book I'm not doing anything with unless I'm upgrading it. Is this one. This one is the only book you can argue that it's not worth the 2-day modern pricing. But since I was sending 7 books in, and Erod put the work into pressing this book, that probably would have been that.
Biggie says he can't comprehend a week yet. He's working up to it.
Hey, Biggie, I actually, when I saw they were shipping my books out Friday, which they didn't technically give it to FedEx Friday. They had it packed up and ready to ship. So they actually FedEx actually got my books Monday morning. They didn't leave Dallas till Monday evening, which I should have got these books Wednesday because it would have got to whatever Tuesday and then I would have got them Wednesday. But like people were talking about FedEx's hubs in Tennessee, which like I said they've never done before. Like I used them about 6 months ago. They didn't send my books to Tennessee. They sent it to Tennessee this time. I understand that's a hub, but when they do something that you're not used to and they haven't done before, that kind of makes you go scratch your head. So that's why I kind of tripped about them going to Tennessee when you didn't do that in the past. So that was
more options than FedEx.
That's what other argument I did bring up too. Is like, why only FedEx? Now I do love the FedEx drop-off point, which that's why I picked up my stuff today because nobody was going to be home.
Well, I got delivery early this morning, and I wasn't over here at the house, so they actually left me a thing that said, "Well, we tried delivery today. We'll try again tomorrow." So I've got to wait tomorrow to do my unboxing of CBCS.
Oh, I thought you would have had yours today. Well, I would have. If you miss them, then you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah. So
that's the only thing I hate about them. That's the only thing I'm hating about them. Is that part of the FedEx. I do like the drop off point, but funny thing is, they only have one drop off point close to me. Only one. You probably don't have none, but that just tells you I'm not that much better. I have one. That's literally.
I don't think I have one anywhere. On all honesty, I mean, I gotta travel for the UPS one.
Yeah, but that just tells you that we're not that much different. I have one because when I did the little map to see about drop off points, Only one popped up, which was my Walgreens, which was like a couple of miles away. Nowhere else
If
in my
it's a
vicinity.
Walgreens, if Walgreens does it, then I probably got a couple around here. But when I say around here, I'm talking about 15 to 25 miles away.
Oh yeah. That's the only other option. I know that I do like. I do like they give you that option, so you still can pick it up, and you can still pick it up from Walgreens up until like 10 p.m. I think basically up until they close. So, you know, if it was actually close to you, I would say like if Walgreens was close to you, I would say get on the app, change it right now, and then go pick it up in a few hours. But yeah, it doesn't make sense if it's that far away. But I do like UPS because I can actually tell them to drop it off or leave it at this location. You know, I can put it on the app. Yeah. FedEx, you can tell them where to do it, but if you're not there assigned for it, you can't like just say leave it. You know.
Yeah. Well, I've already signed up because of this on FedEx and left the message say, "No car, go to the other house next door." Because I was
don't just pass it up thinking nobody's home.
Yeah,
because they'll do that. They'll do that. They did that to me last time. That's why I said CBCS. Last time I used CBCS. That's why I remember the Tennessee thing. They didn't go to Tennessee. They came straight here in 2 days, and the guy didn't even ring the doorbell or come to. He didn't make any noise. He literally put a post-it note in the post box, in the mailbox, and drove off.
That's a federal fine.
I was furious. I called them furious, and I said, I waited all day. I took off from work to get this package, and he didn't have the nerve to stop and even ring the doorbell or whatever. And
I've got all three different kinds over here. We had one chick that doesn't leave a noise, doesn't or nothing, and there's another guy that just comes, knocks on the door, and if you ain't there, you ain't there, and that's all there is to it. And then there's another guy that delivered my stuff Monday. He sat in his truck once he got here and called me on the phone and said, "Hey, are you here?" I like that guy.
Yeah, I would say my UPS guy probably would do that because my wife ordering a lot of stuff for her business, so he probably would do that. But FedEx,
my UPS guy is a country mother, man. He just come right by and just throw it up on the porch and go, "I got it," and leave. That's how my UPS guy works.
Dude, I was so mad at that FedEx. Quick story about the FedEx. It was like he left. So I'm calling him. This is pretty early in the day that he supposedly put this note. And I called the people from India, and I said, "Look, I've been here all day. He did not come to my house." I said, "I made sure to stay home from work. I took a vacation day to pick up this stuff." And they're like, "Well, we'll try to contact the driver, see if they can make another trip." He tells them, "I'll make another trip and drop it off," knowing that he wasn't. So hours passed. So I'm calling again. I said, "This guy said, where is he?" "Oh, he brought it back to." I said, "He brought it back to the facility." I said, "He told you guys that he was going to drop it back off." Yeah. I waited even longer and didn't leave the house.
Man,
I was so mad. So what happened was, and this is during COVID, my wife stayed home the next day, got the package from the guy, and he proceeded to say, "Here you go." And she goes, "Wait, where are you going?" He said, "Oh, you don't have to sign." She said, "Nah, you told y'all said you couldn't leave this because nobody was here to sign for it. I'm signing for this." She said, "But because of COVID," he said, No, I'm signing for this. You didn't want to leave it yesterday because nobody didn't sign for it. You're not going to leave here today without somebody signing for it."
Yeah.
So she got up close to him, which she probably was uncomfortable, but we already had the vaccine at that point. And she proceeded to sign it. And I was dying laughing. I was like, "Dude, you could have did that yesterday."
Yeah. That's what I don't get.
So, but we're rambling on. Yeah. I appreciate the tons of people that showed up for this video. I had a lot of chat, a lot of people in the chatter. I guess a lot of people are curious. A lot of people are curious about this.
Wait a second. You got 12 people watching now. There was 21. We only got 12 likes. I'm going to be number 13. Y'all mash that like button when you leave.
Yeah, hit that like button, man. Show CBCS some love, man. And don't do it for me. Do it for CBCS. I think they're doing great things. I would say they're on an even playing field as CGC. I already liked their cases before. And like I said, the only knock is, the FedEx deal, I would say. But
and their customer service call center.
Yes. Yeah, the call center. People talk about the labels. That's not merely my major knock. It's the other two we just mentioned. So you guys appreciate it. Aggressive Reaction, New World Comics, aka Biggie Shack, X-Men Mike, Gorilla Todd, he's gonna be with us tonight. Kid Collector, we're gonna see Kid because Kid said he did some roofing work for the week, so he got some money to burn. I did see him put that earlier.
And hey, y'all stop by. I got bronze, I got silver, I got copper, I got modern, a lot of different stuff.
Yep. And everybody got something different, I can tell you that. I actually got 2 more boxes that I'm just going to unbox, but not here. And who else I'm missing? David Martinez, appreciate you stopping in. And Josh Nunez, Nerdy Punk Rocker 86, and anybody else that I might have missed. Appreciate you guys coming through. Like I said, smash that thumbs up button. Show CBCS some love. The clear choice. That's all I got to say. Peace, guys.